Ah yes, the specter of a bright young Canadian champion rears its head at Scotiabank Place, and that's welcome news on Halloween or any other night at HomeSense Skate Canada International. Talk about a new look for Canadian figure skating. 17-year-old Patrick Chen is the headliner. Is he ready to carry the Canadian torch? He'll contend with Sean Sawyer, a 23-year-old teammate, and also with the American title holder Evan Lysacek in Ottawa. Hi everybody and welcome to HomeSense Skate Canada International. Scott Russell along with Tracy Wilson and Kurt Browning. The men's short program and a look at Patrick Chen. And I'm going to you, Kurt, because he's now the go-to guy. Patrick Chen is, right. And how does he begin to contend with that?
Well, I got an adrenaline pump and all you did was ask me the question. My advice to Patrick would be to don't pretend it's not happening. You know, like really think about it and be aware of it. If you feel nervous when everything, talk to somebody about it. And two, trust your training. It's the last thing I said to him before he won the Canadian. Trust your training. Trust, trust, trust. It's got you this far. It'll get you farther.
You talk about his training. He's down in Florida with Coach Don Laws and has been getting ready for Skate Canada. But when he got off the plane to come here, he met his father and he was asking his father about what happened back at Skate America. And his father told him the scores that the guys were getting in the short program. And Patrick was like, what? They were in the 80s? So we have to remember that the benchmark has been set high. Looking at the scores at Skate America, Lysacek on top with 81.3, Weir with 80.55, and then Kazuka also in the 80s. So some pretty tough scores that these guys here are going to be aiming to beat in the short program.
And we'll see Evan Lysacek here, and Kurt, safe to say he'd like to have a better result than at Skate America. In spite of that high score in the short program, yes. He was third.
I think he certainly expected to win it and didn't expect to have to come to Skate Canada and need a great skate just to make the Grand Prix final. It would be very strange for Evan Lysacek, the national champion of the United States, to not make the Grand Prix final. So a little extra unnecessary pressure that he's put on himself here at Skate Canada.
Tracy, quickly, how do you like the rivalry setting up here? The American champ experienced the Canadian champ, a youngster in Patrick Chen.
Well, I think you have to give the edge to experience, but you also have to like what you saw at Skate America. All these skaters know experience counts for nothing. If somebody comes out and lays it down in competition, doesn't matter how young they are, they're going to get the mark. So it's wide open. It's whoever skates.
All right, let's get back to Patrick Chen. Okay. He's only 17 years of age, the youngest men's national champion in Canadian figure skating history. Is he ready to go? With more, here's Brenda Irving.
Scott, Patrick has been living and training in Orlando, Florida with his coach Don Laws. And Don, how has Patrick grown as a skater since we last saw him at the World Championships?
Well, he's grown just like any young man would. His athleticism is stronger. He's always been masculine, but he's much more convincing. And I'd say he's just grown into be a young man.
What sort of goals have you set for the two of you this season?
Our goals for this season were to have a quad there, but we're doing it in the practices so they know we can do one. But when you think of Buttle's win last year at Worlds and the others doing quads and missing, if you can skate clean with what he has, he's in somewhere.
Thanks for this. Great. And good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Scott?
Thank you, Brenda. Just a reminder, CBC has figure skating covered in this championship season. At this, the second of 6 Grand Prix events, the network has full coverage twice tomorrow afternoon, including the pairs and men's free skate. Sunday prime time, the ladies and dance champions will be crowned. Of course, you can catch everything live on Digital Bold and cbcsports.ca. There, you can expect the full and complete commentary of the voice of Canadian figure skating. That's PJ Kwong from her spot ringside in Ottawa.
Intervening week.